Hey folks, good morning. Joe Mangiacotti here from the Joe Mangiacotti Show. Great show lined up for this morning. Sunday, 6 to 8 o'clock, as well as Saturday. We anchor the mornings. Here's my little buddy here. Teddy, it's nice and early, huh? Coming in for the ride. Headed to the station. A great show lined up. In hour one, we're going to tackle a couple of the things that we didn't get to yesterday, like Elizabeth Warren getting off the plane. She had 8 women of color quit en masse in her Nevada office, and so we'll talk about that, as well as her, oh my goodness, she got busted getting off a private jet plane. Actually, her and Bernie got on the plane, or I think off the plane, because they were coming back to New Hampshire from Iowa, like within a half hour of each other. But the thing about Elizabeth Warren, she gets off the plane and she realizes there's a camera crew there. It wasn't time for hundreds and thousands of selfies. And of course, someone should explain to her what a selfie is, by the way. It's not a picture of you. A selfie is when you take it of yourself, but that's petty and not what we're talking about. What I'm talking about is she realizes she's about to be on camera getting off a private jet that has a huge carbon footprint. So she hides and positions herself behind an aid so that we can't watch that happening. But hey, a camera is a camera, right? It's not like an eye. It doesn't blink. It doesn't lie. We'll also talk about the latest push here to actually give illegals driver's license in Massachusetts. We've seen this happen in other states. And the irony of this, as we watch this in slow motion happening to us, we also see Bill Galvin, who, by the way, I was very heavy in politics many years ago, even a state senate candidate, state committee, ran some other campaigns, have even advised to candidates. And Bill Galvin is a guy who's been there forever. He doesn't raise a lot of attention. He doesn't have, as far as I know, man, any skeletons in his closet. He's just a good, I don't know if it's Malden or Everett or something. I think he still lives in the house he grew up in. But point is, our Secretary of State, he comes on and he tells us we should vote. And I agree 100%, love the messaging. However, he says all you need takes 5 minutes, just an app and a driver's license, and you're all set. So wait a minute, are you telling me that if we issue driver's licenses and they have a smartphone, because nobody really has those, they can register to vote in 5 minutes? It's something worth talking about. Where are we with TCI, which is also spelled TAX, right? Because that's all it is, just for dyslexic progressives. TCI is just tax in another way. So we'll talk about that. They're talking like 17 cents, but it's at the wholesale, the production part of it. And it's funny how a lot of politicians, let's say that, politicians don't want to call it a tax, but it is a tax. And they like to disguise taxes, and they call them fees and other things, but it's a tax. So we'll talk about that. Hour 2 is going to be really interesting, and I've wanted to do a show on this for a long time, and that is religion in America. How does it play a role in politics? What does it mean? Why have we seen so much controversy over prayer in public schools, then pulling back on that, and then having to make time for prayer rugs and that kind of thing? So we'll talk about that. We'll also announce, I'm kind of announcing it, coming in March, Sunday mornings at 6 o'clock will be another Cameo production, but we're going to do a show specifically on religion. It's called Faith in America. It'll be hosted by Father Peter Preble, and it's going to be fantastic. And he'll join me this morning along with Father John Fay. And Fay is from the Messiah College, and he's quite, he can be very political, but he's quite adept and quite knowledgeable about religion. He is a professor of history, actually. So we're going to pump him for a little information. It's going to be a fantastic show. All right, so don't miss it. AM 830 WCRN as well as AM 730 WACE. And we're streaming. I hope we had some problems yesterday, but I hope we're all set out. We're set, all set with our streaming app. And you can find us on the TuneIn app. All right, just punch in WCRN and take us anywhere. And, of course, you join the conversation anytime at 508-871-7000. And you can text us at 617-297-8388. Or just email me at textjoeontheradio@gmail.com. If you don't have a text machine, if you'd rather email too, sometimes people rather use a keyboard, it all comes to the same screen. All right, so do all that. Follow us, and of course, we're on the social media platforms at Joe Mangi Show, M-A-N-G-I, Joe Mangi Show. So here we go. Teddy and I, this little buddy here, look at this adorable puppy, right? Well, he's not a puppy, he just turned 6. We're on our way to the station, right? Teddy, I know, it's early for you, buddy, right? But we'll see you on the radio.